Feeling overwhelmed by life's constant chaos? Stressed about things you can't control? You're not alone. Most of us wake up carrying invisible weights. Work stress, relationships, self-doubt. But what if I told you there's a way to face it all with unshakable inner strength? That's what today's video is all about, how Stoic wisdom can help you build mental toughness and find clarity in the middle of life's storms. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical tools to face any challenge life throws at you. Before we dive in, if you're ready to unlock your potential, hit the like button. It helps more people discover this kind of content, and it keeps us going. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus and Seneca, weren't just philosophers, they were problem solvers. They faced wars, exile and betrayal, but their teachings remain timeless because they address struggles we still deal with today. So let's start with Marcus Aurelius. One of his key principles: focus on what you can control. Think about this. How much time do you spend worrying about things you can't influence? Traffic, the opinions of others, random events. Marcus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Next time you're stressed, stop and ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. It's a mental shift that gives you back your energy and peace. Let me ask you something. How often do you feel like life is rushing by and you're just reacting to it? That's where Epictetus comes in. His advice: control your perspective. He said, people are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Let's make this practical. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Your initial reaction: anger. But what if you reframed it? Maybe they're rushing to the hospital. When you shift your perspective, you shift your emotional state. Start practicing this. Before reacting, pause and think, what's another way to look at this? Over time, you'll notice fewer emotional outbursts and more clarity. Now let's talk about Seneca. One of my favorite lessons from him is about preparing for adversity. He said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." How many times have you stressed over something that turned out fine? Here's a practice for you. Every now and then, imagine the worst-case scenario, but not to scare yourself. Instead, it's about building resilience. If you rehearse challenges in your mind, when they actually happen, you're calmer and more prepared. For example, worried about losing your job. Picture it happening, then plan how you'd adapt. It's not pessimism, it's training your mind to handle adversity without breaking. Are you seeing how these ideas can shift your mindset? Let me know in the comments which principle speaks to you the most so far. And if this is hitting home, consider subscribing for more insights like these. Let's keep going. Here's a bonus tip that ties everything together. Practice gratitude daily. The Stoics often reflected on what they already had rather than what they lacked. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you do not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess." Tonight, take 5 minutes to list 3 things you're grateful for. It sounds simple, but it rewires your brain to focus on abundance instead of scarcity. And when you're grounded in gratitude, life feels less overwhelming. If you've made it this far, I hope you're feeling inspired to bring a little Stoic wisdom into your daily life. These aren't just ancient ideas, they're tools for modern challenges. Remember, focus on what you can control, reframe your perspective, prepare for adversity, and practice gratitude. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and share this video with someone who could use a little extra inner strength today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.